image.
Okay, so Czargon backs away from the enemy.
I'll try
cast
to
a
cast
spell.
mirror image.
Yep, DC is 17.
Woohoo! Mirror image. 1d4 plus fifth, so 2. So d4 plus 2.
Yep.
4 images.
Okay, there are lots of images of dragons, and the wolf knight upon his dire wolf just missed. Hydrax. He spurs his horse forward, and now he begins to charge Zedd.
Is that the vector he would like to charge on?
Yes, and he's actually...
What's your AC at right now?
34.
I'm at 30.
I'm missing buffs, but yeah.
I'm gonna go. I think I'll fight defensively and try to.
Okay, so he's going to ride by on Zedd.
Okay.
Zedd, give me a perception check.
All right. I'm pretty good at that. Hey, doggo! 21! Hey, how you doing?
What you end up seeing is that he may have just wrapped the end of a perfectly normal lance to make it look like it's a blunted lance.
This guy is out for blood.
Yeah, he's up for something, and then we'll see if he hits.
Because their bonus to hit's really high.
Okay. +1 from horseback, +2 from charge, +2 for the crowd. It's AC 29.
No.
Okay. No, I feel like you see a bunch of people like yelling when the earth elemental dances out of the way of this particular lance, and everyone is on their feet as two thundering mounted knights come in, kind of on a cross, like they had planned on eliminating Zedd first and then handling the dragon. Zedd is quite an adept fighter and even a better dodger, which brings us to Zedd. Zedd, there's an opening as the horse and the horse rider and the wolf rider basically are showing you their backs as they're riding by.
Yep. This is dirt, right?
It is sand.
Okay. I'm going to go into the sand, pop out of the sand.
You son of a bitch!
Okay, so Zedd uses the Earth Glide ability of the elemental and goes into the sand. People are like, look at that! If you didn't pop back out, they may think you were trying to flee and may start booing. But when you pop back out close to them, they're all like, yeah! That's neat. The wolf is trying to nip at you as you come out of the sands. The wolf knight kind of mutters to you, cheater. Like only you can hear that.
Stun the wolf. Stun the wolf.
We're going to Stunning Fist. We're going to Stunning Fist. I think I'm actually going to Stunning Fist the Wolf Rider.
Okay.
Because he looked pretty adept, and I don't want him to ride check my attack roll, because that's poopy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they can do that, those bastards.
And I'm going to use a key point to further jack my AC, because they're really good at fighting, too. They might be good at dodging. They're good at hitting.
Yep.
Yeah, alright, so... 1d20 plus 9, plus 2 for my Manual Mighty Fists, plus 2 for my Elemental Shape, plus 1 for the crowd. AC 26.
Yeah, he's got heavy armor and he twists well in it, but you reach up and punch him in the side. Wham!
So 21 damage without power attack.
Is this like regular damage?
Wow!
That's just punchy damage.
Okay, so but it's lethal, right?
Sorry, no, it's non-lethal. He's not trying to kill me.
Okay, so 4 lethal from the thing, and then 21 non-lethal.
Okay, now my fortitude save.
Yeah. Yep.
Brain damage.
Brain damage.
18.
Stunned.
Ooh,
Hey,
stunned.
buddy, how you doing?
Someone gonna get messed up.
Oh no! So he ends up dropping his heavy shield, and he drops his lance into the sands as you stun him. This is a yeah. He basically he arches his back and his stuff goes flying everywhere. He's still on
his claws.
He's still on the horse, stunned on horse. I'm gonna give him a ride check to stay on. Okay. Now
With full plate? Ooh, somebody gonna get hurt real bad.
Oh, he fell off his wolf. Fell off his wolf. Okay, so I'm gonna roll in a random direction which way he falls off his wolf.
Fall towards me. Fall towards Czargon.
1, 2, 3, 4. No, you basically punched him and sent him flying off of his saddle. He ends up falling here and then falling off his horse. Give me a d6. It's a d6 damage.
D6 lethal.
Yeah, he falls off of his wolf with a crunch.
I can't reach him.
No, you just basically punched him off.
I punched him off.
The mount stops as it was charging and then turns around. He's gonna just engage in melee.
All right, let's
And
engage
he's
in
stunned
melee.
for a round, and his stuff basically fell into the wolf's square near where you are. So that was Zed's turn, which brings us to the Wolf Knight. He spends his round stunned. He's stunned until the beginning of your turn. So the wolf.
Wait a sec. Using key points, is that a swift action to use the key? Give me a second, because I have some...
Key is swift action, yeah.
Okay, then I'm good. Never mind.
Okay, the wolf is just turning around and is going to try to savage you.
Okay.
You bastard wolf.
It's going to try. Alright, actually, it fights
It's really good.
pretty well.
I stunned a man, and the CMB thing happened.
Oh yeah,
sort of?
yeah. Give me a performance check as you basically dismounted a dude.
Guys, nobody loves me!
Oh! He went flying
Why
off his
is it
horse.
so boring?
The wolf bites for AC 30,
Miss.
snapping its jaws. Oh, it is not a normal wolf. It's not a normal dire wolf either. It bears down on you. It only has one attack.
Does it have the multi-attack thing from Animal Companion? They get it at I don't know what level.
Good point. Let me, as you're being attacked by a dog.
I know, I'm being attacked by a doggo! Ah!
That's a dog that can actually
Sorry,
attack.
I need like a minute. One second.
They get multi-attack at 9th. He is not a 9th level cavalier. So, no. It tries to bite you once, and it's got very, very strong looking jaws. That was the Wolf Knight and his wolf, which brings us to Czargon. Czargon's got a bunch of images floating around him. He spent 3 rounds putting up his buffs.
You can defensively charge the wolf.
Defensively charge the wolf. Okay, so Czargon moves in and...
Like spring attack the wolf.
Well, which he can't
Not
do.
spring, I mean, pounce.
By attack?
Pounce the wolf. Ooh, he can no, he's not fly that good. He can pounce the wolf, right?
He doesn't have pounce.
It would help if you were sitting down at your computer and rolling and sit down during a game.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
It's like, sorry, 1 second.
He's got spells, he's got power attack, he's got flyby attack, he's got cleave,
Is he raging?
and he's...
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, he looks to Zed. He looks to Zed. Get him.
Don't kill. That's all. All you gods don't stay by me and don't kill. Like that's the.
Okay, he's not gonna rage. He's going to charge and defensive, and going to bite, power attack.
Okay, give me a d20 roll.
All right.
Here we
20
go.
plus
I'm
12
back.
plus 2 minus 2 minus 4. AC 19 against the wolf. AC 20 with the crab.
7. Direwolf has an AC of 20.
Did he rage?
21.
I don't have a rage in there. Didn't rage.
Okay, so he ends up biting some of the.
That's with the charge?
With the charge is AC 19.
Alright, get him. Got him.
You end up biting some of the armor. You kind of push the armor
Okay,
aside, and
so
then buried
damage.
your face into the wolf's
1d,
side.
1d6 plus 17.
What?
Good boy.
Yes.
Dragon bite hard.
22 damage.
Okay, the wolf howls in pain and is now going to start attacking Sargon instead of the dancing stone monk.
Elemental. Brain damage, all the things.
Hydrax the serpent is going to take advantage of this flank and charge the monk.
Right, I attack this, you son of a bitch!
No, he just rides in and charges. I have you now. As you could hear is what he says. Horse kicking up sand as he comes in with a charge and a flank. Oh, he's good with flanks. AC 32.
Oh.
What? What is it? Is the earth element? The monk has?
With a key point used for dodge, it's AC 38.
Yeah, boy.
And that's no shield, and no mage armor, and no cat's grace.
Okay, so you dodge the first attack, and then he kind of circles his horse, or like puts his horse sideways, and he's just sort of poking with the lance, and you're dodging and twisting and weaving away from it. Hydrax is not having a good day. Zed, speaking of not good days, so that means this guy is no longer stunned, but he's still on the ground eating sand.
Mm-hmm. I think we're going to punch the dog until the dog is asleep.
Okay.
And then we'll punch the man on the horse until the man on the horse is asleep.
Yup.
Yes. Alright, so Zed.
Just don't ever die, because Zed's dead, baby.
Alright, so 20 plus 9 plus 2 for Mighty Fists, plus 2 for the Bode, plus 1. I am not going to power attack. I'm just going to hit lots.
The dog is wearing like studded leather armor, and it's got pretty thick hide, but...
Okay.
You just start wailing into the side of it as it turned its head towards Zargon for a moment.
And it's non-lethal. AC 20, which I believe is a miss by 1.
No, you hit by 1.
Hit by 1? Okay.
AC 19 with the charge.
Hit.
Oh no,
it's not charging.
It's not charging anymore, so that one was a miss. Yep.
Okay, I will spend the key point for another punch. There'll be a 5-foot step over, so I'll just, if it's already keep the attack rolls, not punching things when they're AC 19 is a miss.
Oh god, not again.
AC 15. And AC 13, because the D8s are strong with this one.
Modron is so unkind today. Wow. Okay. So
I don't want to fight
blast
today,
a bunch,
man.
and he basically just moves his hindquarters away from you and changes the angle of attack, and is moving away from you as it looks like it wants to.
Why won't you sleep?
Yeah.
Okay. So 1d10 plus 12, 18 non-lethal damage.
It's still significant.
Nope.
Yeah.
Is it bloodied?
Yeah, it is now. It is now.
Ooh.
Okay.
should
And the
kill
rest
this
of
thing.
that was all misses. So yeah.
It was 4 lethal. No, it didn't take any. It's all 40 non-lethal. Okay.
No, the Czargon was doing non-lethal. So it was like 20, or was doing lethal. Czargon attacked him proper for 22. So it's 22 lethal and the rest non-lethal.
All right, 18.
Is the bloody?
Yeah, it's bloodied because of that.
Okay.
Alright.
That was Zed. Now it's the Wolf Knight and the Wolf. So the Wolf Knight stands up. You said there was a 5-foot step in this?
If he knocked out the wolf, there would have been a 5-foot step.
The Wolf Knight stands up. His lance and shield are in the sands. He's going to pull another weapon then. He pulls out a longsword.
Okay.
So as part of his standing, he pulls out the longsword, and then he's just going to basically march up to Czargon and give the dragon a whack.
Stand up, move.
Oh yeah, it's move and move. Never mind.
You'll think about whacking.
Yeah, he's like raising his sword in a high guard stance and about to come down with the sword. He's two-handing his longsword.
Okay.
Zargon?
Zargon.
Oh, the wolf. Hey, Wolfie.
The wolf is
gone.
going to bite at Zargon
nice.
in response to getting a bite.
Okay, so let's...
AC 29.
No,
Zargon...
30.
Okay, so...
And I
image
was
goes
defensive.
away.
And I was defensive as well.
So an image goes away.
I was defensive, so it's 30.
33.
What? Oh yeah. Oh, he doesn't have ranks.
He's got 3 ranks, so 33.
Right. 33.
Okay, so
30,
that's the image goes away.
Okay. Yeah. That's fine.
Okay.
So it bites at an image.
Yep.
And it's going to... I think it's just going to stay there.
Who should I kill?
Zargon.
Yeah, yes. Who should I kill?
Defeat either. Kill
Okay.
neither, defeat either.
He's going to rage and bite Gore Claw the knight.
Okay. When he rages, his horns begin to get larger. He has a beast totem.
Yeah. So let's see how this
Barbarian
goes.
power. Yeah, he gains a gore attack when he rages. It's his lesser fiend totem rage power.
Okay, 17, 34, 33, 30.
Okay, well that's a critical miss on the first one, so roll to
Let's
confirm the
roll
critical.
that. Fucking balls.
You would have hit.
No, I would have hit. Yeah, sorry, I would have hit. So the other hits are a D4 plus 10.
Who's he
Sorry,
attacking?
6. That's knight.
He's attacking the knight. Okay.
Yep.
So the first
These-
one, he kind of shrugged off as he tried to bite the knight, but now his claws are starting to rake.
I also believe the knight has a penalty to AC against him because he challenged me.
Yep.
So that's 1d6 plus 2d4 plus 30. Plus 30. 37
Cool. And this is real damage.
is real damage.
The knight is bloodied by this. He's just being torn apart by Zargon. He's screaming out.
Should submit.
Surrender to Czargon the Great!
Zargon's up in his face and tearing armor
He's
off.
laughing. He's laughing while he's doing.
Okay, Hydrax sees this, but knows that he needs to put the monk out if he's going to stand a chance to fight the dragon.
Especially if he challenged me too. I don't know if he challenged.
No, he did not challenge. He's going to take advantage of the flank.
Okay. My AC. I didn't use the key point for dodge, so my AC is lower.
2 for flank, 1 for on horseback, 2 for the crowd.
And no charge.
No charge. AC 28.
Nope. It's like
Excuse me.
he's twisting and absorbing blows into the rocky form.
He thrusts twice with his lance. His second attack, AC 21.
That one actually gets dodged completely. Does he have a war-trained pony? Does he want to step in? For some nibbles?
He gets his horse to step in. What is your AC right now?
34.
So I basically needs to roll 20s. As the horse tries to hoof Zargon, or hoof
There's
Zed.
a bite and 2 woofs, right?
Yeah,
Woofs,
and then it bites. It's a nasty war horse, and they're all misses. So you're stuck between a giant wolf and a war horse, and an armored knight with a strange green glowing lance that is
The cheater's lance.
been poorly disguised as a a blunted
Well,
instrument.
I think we get 1 lance if we win. No, that's the other fight that we get a lance.
Zed,
Hydrax the Serpent? I don't like you.
he's screaming. He's screaming right now.
I'm going to punch him with a stunning fist, and then I'll see what happens from there, and then I will sort of dish out pain around in a circle.
It's like a roundhouse kick from the elemental.
2 plus 2 plus 1. AC 32.
Oh yeah, right into the helmet. His helmet's off a little bit.
Plus 10 plus 2. 16 non-lethal damage and a fortitude save.
Okay, I'll let you add that non-lethal. My bladder's about to burst, so I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll take that advantage. My kids are still awake. Okay.
Yeah. Fun boy, tell him.
I'll figure out to work, so... Kids are here.
Kids are here. They're running around punching each other in the dick.
Kids.
Pacha!
Goddamn kids. Roll D20. How many hours before you get to bed?
Go to sleep. Is it a fortitude save or a will save versus sleep?
Yeah. If I get my hands on him, it's a reflex save.
That's more go to floor. That's not quite go to sleep. I'm pretty certain it's actually a series of saves.
It's fort and will combined.
Yep. See, one of the things is, I didn't get hit by any charges yet.
But
One charge would blow up Zed. Like, one charge is going to be a guaranteed save or die. It's like knights are scary.
I know. Yeah, I'm. Magnus is not too happy about fighting 5 guys.
Yeah, Pin. It's a will save with negatives. Accumulating negatives ever just the DC gets higher.
Yeah.
There was
I'm gonna
Hydrax the Serpent with his poisoned lance of being a dick.
Oh, you're gonna break that lance, sunder it. You're an earth elemental, right?
I am earth elemental.
Oops, I fell and broke the tip.
That is my nightmare, actually, falling and breaking the tip. I mean...
Oui? C'est nous fini?
Yes, the dragon will survive, the dragon's legacy will move on, and nobody in history will remember what Zed was. There was just some guy in all these pictures in the corner. Hey, look, it's that guy.
Oh, just shut up, I'll reincarnate you. Yeah, you're a goblin now. This is the fate of everyone who's ever been reincarnated.
Okay, the Wolf Knight, after being roundhouse kicked by the elemental
The Hydrax.
monk, he's careening backwards. Like, he's...
Get off your horse.
Which one did you kick? You kicked the Wolf Knight, right?
Hydrax.
Oh, Hydrax. Okay.
No, he kicked the snake man.
Guys with lances on ponies need to be kicked in the face until they're not on ponies.
He's still on his horse, though.
Fortitude save.
Oh, this is the...
Stunning fist.
Yeah. Stunning
It's
kick.
a 19 or a 20?
A 21.
Nice.
Poison using sneaky bastard.
Oh, fuck.
Woohoo, boy!
Yeah!
He stays on his horse, but he drops his special lance and his shield.
Well, his AC looks like it's probably junk right now, so I'm just going to keep on wailing on him.
Okay.
Or do I wail on the knight now? Oh god! All right, I'm gonna smack Hydrax 2 more times with non-lethal damage, and then I'll see. I spend a key point for more attacks because we're gonna need them.
Yeah, his AC drops to 19.
Oh, good.
Oh, dear my.
Hit. I'm pretty certain it will take more than 2. AC 23. Hit. 2d10. Now my damage goes down because it's not the first hit. It goes to. This is
dragon style.
Yeah, dragon style.
Cool.
6 becomes 10, which is 5, so 2d10 plus 14 plus 4 for the Amulet of Mighty Fists. 36 non-lethal damage in addition.
Okay. 52 non-lethal. He's not doing too well either.
Okay.
Bloodied?
Yeah, yes. Well past blood.
Zargon's about to
I'm going to hit him.
kill some people.
I'm going to hit him again with I'm just going to keep. He's still up. I'm going to hit him again with the 4 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1.
Critical miss.
Yep. 100.
Oh my god, what are you doing?
Roll 3 times, ignore 99 and 100.
Oh no.
Okay.
87, 24, 54.
First, you do unarmed damage to yourself, non-lethal.
Okay.
So basically, his horse kicked a little bit. You ended up punching his shield that it was dropping, and some of the armor. You do 11 damage to yourself.
Okay, coming.
Then the 24 is you need to make a dexterity check, DC 20, or lose your next standard or move.
I make it.
Okay. And then the last one is 54. You gain 1 point of bleed.
Okay. I'll just take 1 damage. Bleed 1, and I'll put 1 lethal there, just for funsies. That's not too bad.
So a bit of metal from the shield ended up in your hand, and your hand is bleeding a little bit.
Okay.
Critical fumbles. That could have been much worse.
Yes, it could have. So that was that. I got 1 more attack left.
So now they know you're bleeding, so they just withdraw and run around the field and let you pass
Let
out.
you bleed out.
No.
I will attack him again, because... Actually, sorry. 19?
Hits exactly while he's...
No, that's the crowd check.
Oh.
Sorry.
For
Coughing
getting
at
the
the
critical
moment.
miss, and then you also get 1 for stunning him, so you might be able to win back.
Yay!
Okay, so it drops to... You stunned him, it went to helpful, but then you critical missed, and you... the crowd's back to friendly. Yep.
I'm just checking to see if the helpful would have helped anything. Yeah. All right. We'll use that last attack roll anyway, because there,
AC
whack
22
you.
hits.
Just 13 non-lethal.
Okay, he's still in his saddle. Still hanging on to the smallest shred of hope. The Wolf Knight.
Surrender to your master, Czargon!
He's going to attack Czargon.
I think he's a -2 to hit because it's not that he challenged me.
You know what? I'll challenge you because there's a threat with the horse and there's a flank and all that jazz.
Yeah.
Who's he hitting?
Zed. Who's doing all the damage, or a lot of it, anyways.
It was really hilarious when he punched himself in the face.
2, and then the crowd is 2, AC 33 with the downward chop.
AC 34. Woo!
Nope.
Wow. Okay, so that bit into you a little bit, but clank. He pulls it back, and then he
This
gets
is why we went Earth Elemental instead of not Earth Elemental.
Yeah, Earth Elemental's B for this.
Yep.
Wrong choice!
in his second attack, nat 20.
Oh, that's a hit.
Ooh. Do you still get the crits as an Earth Elemental?
I'm not that strong enough Earth Elemental.
AC 18 to confirm.
Nah.
No.
Okay, so you got a little bit of attack in, and these attacks are lethal because they're just getting their asses kicked right now. Two-handed is 7, 8. And he's not even power attacking because that would be 13 lethal damage with the sword. He's like hammering into your stone form in a bunch of places, and one of them actually nicked.
Ah, you're supposed to dodge the sword. What are you doing? Keep
Doggo?
punching.
Magnus yelling from the veins.
Yeah, Czargon, do your fire. Come on.
Don't listen to them. They've protected themselves.
Get him! There's your line.
And then the wolf is going to bite at Czargon because it doesn't like Czargon.
Yeah. Chompy, chompy.
AC nat 1.
Yeah, you triple confirm critical fumble, bite the other
AC
guy's head off.
28.
Yes.
69 on the critical chart.
Oh, that's a beautiful one, I believe. Hello, Wolfie.
There's a
What should I
D52,
say?
so we're using now the
Bye.
critical miss and hit deck.
Oh, excuse me, sorry.
23 is eat dirt. You fall prone, and you need to make a fortitude save or be blinded. So the wolf overextends as Czargon flaps away from it a little bit, and it kind of eats dirt. Let's make its reflex save. No, it automatically falls prone. That was its fort save, so it is now blinded because it gets sand in its eyes for 1 round.
Oh.
That is long enough.
Say goodbye to your wolf.
And it's prone.
You're not killing.
Czargon.
I think there's a check. The dog has to make a check.
Oh yeah. The face planting the crowd.
Dog's bad would be +2. The dog's
Doesn't actually perform.
It would be it might not be +2. It doesn't have a 6 bab yet, because they have a bab. When it gets a 6 bab, I think is when it gets multi attack. This is too complex. It's fine.
No, it failed, so they're no longer helpful. They're friendly.
Well, +2.
People are laughing. They're laughing at the wolf that ate it, and they're not enough of the crowd is chanting Hydrax anymore, as it's clear that the battle is going poorly for them. Right. So after that, it is Czargon.
No, I can put my attacks on different creatures, right? He doesn't have anything restricting him to.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
And you threaten all foes right now.
All of them?
Yeah, because
Oh yeah, I can reach the knight.
every square of that horse you could punch him.
Let's start with the wolf. I'll do 1 attack on the wolf.
Okay, this is your bite.
This is my first one. This is the bite.
Okay, the wolf's AC is poor because it's blind and
I'm
prone.
gonna power it.
Go ahead.
Power attack.
There you go.
Okay, is he raging?
Yep.
You didn't stop.
Dragon going crazy.
Ah!
Natural 1. Okay, there's just sand everywhere. As you try to attack through the sand, it gets into your eyes a little
9
bit.
plus 14, it would have hit.
Yeah.
Would have hit. Okay,
Would have hit. Okay.
so you got a mouthful of sand.
22. There
With
you
a
go.
claw, you hit.
That's a gore.
That's
Oh,
the
that's
gore.
with the gore.
Yeah.
So you snap too soon, and then you headbutt him with your crown of horns.
19 lethal.
Okay, 31, 40.
Think it goes down.
No, it's got 1 hit point left.
Okay, hit again. Or do whatever you will. Spread them out however you like. Dealer's choice.
It looks extremely messed up,
Yeah, it's got sand in its face. It's prone
You
in front of you.
finish it.
and I've got 2 claws. I'm gonna start with 1 on the knight in front of me. 24. Does that hit him?
Hits.
Okay, that's a D4 plus 14.
Hits the knight exactly.
17 damage. Lethal.
50.
Go to sleep.
61.
Go to sleep. Let me take your helmet. It looks cool. Oh my god.
Okay, so Czargon slashes out at the knight, and the knight falls backwards.
Okay, now we're gonna go for the other knight.
The one that's stunned on his horse.
Yep.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, give me a perform check.
27. And then
That's not perform.
That's not perform. I'll give you the perform right now. It's 9 plus whatever I have. I don't think it's enough.
I will calculate Zargon's perform.
His perform is 9, so 18.
Nope. Doesn't increase the crowd cheering. Although
And
they
the
are
other-
cheering.
It'd be a victory point.
Yeah, the other guy got a D4. How much am I adding from the crowd?
Not to damage, 2 to hit.
Just 2 to hit? I've not been doing that because yeah.
Okay, I do damage on that last one.
D4 plus 14.
Okay.
16 damage.
This is from a claw, and it's lethal.
Yep.
Okay, that dropped that night.
Make a perform check.
All right. 19. Again.
I don't know if that gets a victory point.
Nope, it doesn't.
Yep.
So he falls and then falls off of his horse for another d6. Roll the d6.
Oh, I'm sorry.
3 damage.
Okay.
But does this mean we win, or do we have to like punch horses, or like run around the arena punching horses?
There's still a very angry, growling wolf that doesn't look like it's gonna stop. The warhorse might stop. It might attack for a round. So Czargon bit, gored, and 2 claws. I think that's it.
Yep.
Hydrax. The wolf.
How's your sleepy bows?
The horse. Its last command was to attack, so it is going to take 3 attacks on Zed.
Okay, there's no flank this time, but
Oh.
natural one's a bad time for you.
Ooh.
That's also a bad time for you.
Ooh. Wolf's taking itself out.
That's a bad time for you.
Sorry.
90 is do lethal damage to self. Okay, so the horse takes 10 damage.
It chews really hard.
No,
on the
it just hammered down with its hooves too hard against
split hoof.
a flat part of the earth elemental, and there was a definite crack. I guess because the horse is continuing to fight when the masters aren't, it automatically fails its perform check, so the crowd is now indifferent. The fickle crowd turns on the local boys as you can hear some boos happening from the nosebleed sections, where most of the drunk people are. That was Hydrax and his horse. It does kind of back off a little bit after attacking.
Okay.
And critical missing. Zed.
Zed is going to help the doggo go to sleep.
That's
Okay.
a good point.
It's blind. It's snapping and growling. It doesn't know where it is, and you're just gonna
dominate animal his dog and just make it really annoying for the next week.
You casting a spell, or are you?
We just punch it. We just punch it.
Okay.
And if only one is needed to knock it out, then we're not gonna full round. DC 32.
Wham! This overcut as opposed to an undercut.
Brow cutter, yeah. 13 non-lethal.
Yeah, that knocks it out. You punch the wolf and it doesn't get up from the sands. Give me a roll.
Yeah, I punched a doggo. 9. Nobody likes me. And I will put my hand on Zargon's, like, the back of the neck or whatever. Like, I will pet Zargon.
Okay. The editor of the games basically gives a nod. The gong is sounded, and he, because this is a non-lethal match, does show his thumb in an upwards position almost immediately, like you are to spare everyone because it is a non-lethal match. And the crowd is happy. You ended up with a friendly, helpful. You ended up with a helpful crowd.
So as soon as we're certain that Zargon's being calm, and he seems pretty calm.
Yeah,
we're gonna do the monk thing where you go Om and you heal something. Like you heal the damage without using the spells. We'll see what that. Just because, might as well.
Well, the fight is over, so they don't mind healing after the fight. It's just during the fight. The horse wanders away and is kind of nudging at its master a little bit, whereas the others are knocked out. Pretty soon there are guards flooding and kind of like inviting the dragon to leave the field. They don't have the trust that you do.
Yep. If there's the opportunity to take a quick peek at the pointy spear,
Sibu?
Yeah, they're more concerned about taking
Please?
away the men and making sure that they survive.
يلا اتفضل اطلع فوق. Please اطلع out the door.
Ahmed, you're not muted.
Sorry guys. Sorry.
You take a peek. Yeah, it was just basically like some sort of like foam padded thing at the end of the lance. The lance was a live combat lance.
So that piece of padding is gonna be stuffed in that guy's helm for when he.
Just gonna you stuff it in there. Give me a 1d20 roll. On a 1, you accidentally poison yourself. Okay. So you noticed that there was some
he
like
poisoned?
the lance was kind of like leaking a little bit.
Czargon.
Yes.
And then you've been standing there for a couple of rounds and you're bleed. Oh, you healed yourself, so you.
I heal myself with the monk like Papusha, and then
Okay.
the wounds heal.
Okay. So you got rid of the bleeding.
Heal Nujitsu.
You got injured.
You, Mr. Miyagi, kind of like put your hand on yourself. Mr. Miyagi, what the fuck are you talking about? That aged just a bit.
Well, no, there's the new
The new Karate Kid.
Yeah, the new Karate Kid show. There's the Karate Kid show on not the like the Jaden Smith one, but the good one, like the TV show, the TV series.
Seriously, Jaden Smith's doing Karate Kid?
No, that was like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, with Jackie Chan and Jaden Smith doing Karate Kid in China, where it's like
yeah,
this 6 foot tall black kid is being picked on by the little Chinese kids. It's hilarious. He's getting. It's like, oh, this is a weird dominance hierarchy they've created.
Someone doesn't know how big they are.
Right. Like I'm just holding their heads as they're punching. Fuck off, you're bothering me. It's all in the mind.
Okay, we'll vert back, and Zed will just point out the treachery.
Czargon doesn't seem to understand. Oh, he understands the live lance.
Yep. Okay, and then we'll
Should be punished.
At this point in time, there are guards pulling on his chain, and like, if you weren't there, the guards might treat the dragon like they're trying to handle a beast.
Yeah, Zed is going to unhook the collar.
Okay. The guards scatter when that happens, like they're afraid of him.
And then we're going to walk out.
A good number, about 6 of them, are sort of escorting you out. They've for a show, they've got like spears pointed at Czargon.
Oh, it was fire in the sky.
The guards move back from that. A 50-foot cone of.
Ooh! Little boy's been like eating his vegetables. Oh my god!
I think it's a 50-foot cone. Let's have a look at it.
No idea.
Czargon, it's so big. Drinking turpentine.
Oh, sorry, it's a 20-foot cone that does 5d10.
Okay, his 20's still good though.
Okay, the crowd likes that. You don't get a victory point because it wasn't happening in the fight, but you do go back to the Blood Gate, and Magnus is there.
Good fighting, you two. Excellent work. He shakes your hand. He puts a fist out
Hey, Kryxes.
so Czargon can headbutt it or something. I don't know.
He's got claws. He
All right, and give him like a fist bump, like yeah, fist bump.
he headbutts it anyways.
All right. Good job. You're vicious. I like it.
Valen's just kind of like, huh.
All right.
Would you like us to wait here for your fight, Magnus?
Yeah, please do. I'll show you how
Yes,
to do this.
we will gather your things if you die.
As I understand, it is a lethal contest you are having.
Yeah. Well,
Should we be considering your head one of your things?
yeah, bring it back. But that's not gonna happen.
Something has changed in the arena.
Yeah, you felt it too? The
Yes.
ground swallowing you up?
Yes.
Something's not right. I don't know what it is, but
The knocked out knights are being dragged through the Duke's gate.
Ashoka's going to wave to Nori and be like, do the little like, I don't know what happened.
Yep. Nori's like he's complaining to the people around him and like
But
throwing his hands up.
He
and,
knew that one wasn't one to win. Like he knew it's the other one that'll be really salty.
Yep.
This is the curse that we must bear for not following the rules. Those unwritten.
next
New rules
stretching.
are written to fill in the blanks.
Can you undo the
I can.
radius? Thank you. The horse is led off the field, and then I guess they have to carry the wolf from the field. They put it on a sled and get a bunch of slaves to pull it off.
Yes.
The regular sort of cleaning up. Eventually, a runner comes down and catches Magnus. Am I to understand that you're having a last-minute
Yep.
match today?
Yeah, that's correct.
Is it true that this is a death match?
Let it be so.
Can you make your mark here, Magnus?
Code, watch over me. Yeah, he cuts himself.
Okay. And put your thumbprint in the little box. Okay.
Let him go.
Thank you, says the page.
This is unwise.
Ready.
Phelan does nod to that, like he thinks Magnus is being stupid.
Sorry.
It appears the blood veins have provided today. Ladies and gentlemen, women and worms. There's some chuckles at that. We have a surprise match. Apparently some of the gladiators in the veins have taken offense to one another. And in this rare event, we have a sanctioned death match. The crowd is bloodthirsty, as they are fickle. They have been whipped into a froth with all the goblins dying. The fight with the dragon, they want to see more blood this day. Heathen and loyal citizen of the Imperium alike. This year's champion, Magnus. This season's champion, spring champion, Magnus Deus of the Conclave of Crimson Scale.
Ashoka's like, what the fuck?
Magnus.
Phineas.
Okay, it's okay.
The portcullis opens and Magnus comes out onto the field.
Ashoka's just like, okay.
Crowd's in a frenzy after the conclave, the fight where they're helpful, and immediately they're going to have Magnus fight.
Boy. Alma, do you need a couple of minutes? Because I could like go pee or something and...
Yes?
Okay. Put the little brat to bed.
Yep.
Yeah,
Get a chain, tie him down.
Where's that tranquilizer?
Magnus, are you going to go over and sit in the stone?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's praying to Cord.
Cord, I never asked you for nothing. Hear me now. What the hell with you?
So Zed, you notice Phelan go off to the side, quickly, and he's just holding his broom, and he's just sort of like looking down in a submissive way.
Finally, our opponent worth killing.
You're despicable.
You fight little knights with little sticks. Nobody killing anyone. What's the point in that?
Self-improvement.
How do the gods know? How do they know the victor is if you don't send souls to them? If you don't taste their flesh, their blood?
He's talking to Czargon. Czargon growls.
The gods watch. The gods know.
You are tooth and claw. You are the chosen race. You should be ripping these men apart. But instead you play by their rules.
There are men who play by your rules. Apparently Magnus is one of those.
Yes, I had to remind him that he's a barbarian. But too late. Too late does he remember. Because with him I will dismember.
Whichever wins, a monster dies.
Clawing their way out of the pit since he was a mere hatchling. The grey Saurian from the Southern Isles, captured and branded by Imperial privateers and brought to our great city of Vaddapol, destroying all those who stand before him in the pits. Ooh, Garuga! Go, Tooth!
The crowd seems kind of uneasy and maybe a little bit frightened of him. As the big gigantic lizard man takes to the field.
Magnus, you moron! I needed the crackheads, I needed the druggies to have fleas and the rest fight against.
Well, there's a bunch of said crackheads and leatherheads and a bunch of others that have pushed their way up to the edge of the portcullis of the Black Gate to have a look. Warzog takes up a lot of room, and they seem to give this guy named Vogue a lot of space.
Now I cast another wall of fire. Burn!
I want to see.
Make room.
Okay, they do make room. The big guy stands over. He pushes some other guys over, and they make room for him.
You watch your Magnus get pulled apart,
Says the ogre. Do you care to make a wager? Says Vogue. I hear that you're the dragon trainer. I see that you're the dragon trainer and brave enough to enter the sands. You must have money, says this.
A talent.
Very well. A talent for a talent. I assume you're betting on your own man.
You should bet against him. You should bet for the dragon. We could have lots of fun with him.
I'm assuming that is off the table.
What is your name?
I am the hand dripping with blood. I am a priest of Rithnil, and I run the pits. All those who fall here in status end up in my domain. My domain, and the domain of slaughter. They call me Harkoon.
And the ogre.
Wazrog! Why we need your name?
His name is Zedd.
I heard it. You just fought, you idiot.
Magnus has potions in his hand.
Yes? So Magnus is sitting in the stones. What are you doing? You got a potion in your hand or two? One in each hand? Okay.
Sword is behind him. The
Okay.
sword is over here.
This thing is just pacing around the circle.
Zed is
I'm not sitting, by the way, I'm
Cataloging-
standing.
Yep.
cataloging the names of people who he'd be willing to fight to the death in the arena. Just assuming that eventually Ashoka and Phineas are going to force him to do that sort of thing.
I want talents. Ah, little dragon want money. You want to make a bet, little one?
Looks to Zedd.
The dragon will also bet a talent.
I will take that bet. I'm betting with the dragon.
They're not arguing with Wazrog.
Exactly.
No.
Mark's in chat. He's must be evil. Look how unattractive he is.
Now we shall see if your man is truly a champion, or if he just pretends to be one.
Slaughter does not make a champion.
Winning this match will.
Do Arithnal!
That's what he yells.
Magnus.
People are chanting Magnus's name. Magnus glances up, and you could see this really, really fat man sitting in the stands where the fan of man is. And
Yeah, I smile at him.
he's got these like two glinty eyes and this wide, crooked smile.
I smile at him and I wink.
His fat fingers kind of come up and go like this to you, looking like Tulu or hello. Sundar actually, what are you doing, you idiot? She's like close. She could talk to the gladiators that are on this side.
Wait. Where is she?
You.
Oh.
What are you doing, you idiot? Is what she says.
This beast needs to be put down.
Should you survive this random death match, moron, I've got a troll to pick with you. She smiles.
Okay, let's do it after. I'm fucking busy.
I'll send over the contracts. Don't die. I want to be the one to kill you.
Yeah, get in line.
Ashoka's in that line.
Magnus.
Let's do this.
Okay, you sit there for a good 20 minutes. When finally,
Are you not entertained? Let the death match begin! Go!
Okay. 1d20. 1d20. 6 for Magnus.
6 point what?
My dex bonus is 4, I believe, so 10. Give me a second. Magnuvius. My initiative is plus. Are you? Plus 4. Yeah, so 10.
10.4?
Yep.
Okay, let me open up some stats for Goruka.
Gorka gold teeth.
We'll use this. Of course, he's from the pits, so he isn't, how shall we say, assessed.
Yep.
He could be a veteran. He could be legendary. You just don't know.
It'd be Mythic Tier 4 Superman.
Yes.
Possibly.
He runs his claw across his neck, kind of like he's gonna kill you. He gets a 14 on his initiative.
Okay.
You good?
I got 10.
Okay, Gurkha moves off of the stone. And touches a scale. He bulks up a little bit.
Yep.
Kicks at some of the sand. Looking around at the crowd. Magnus.
Can I drink 2 potions when I have both each in my hand, like
Do you
as
have
a
the feat
move?
for that?
No, I don't.
No, they're both standard. You've gotten rid of the moves for the potions. You have them at your ready.
So I 5-foot step back. I drink a potion as a standard,
Okay.
and I pick up my sword as a move.
Okay. Is that it?
Yep. That was my mutagen.
Looking like it's hiding.
Okay. Gurkha is going to drink a potion, 5-foot step forward.
Okay, I drink a potion. A 5-foot step. A 5-foot step.
Get in there! Stop
A
your
5-foot step
stalling!
there.
They're
Love
peop-
that guy.
if you guys don't move towards each other, both of your states will decrease next round.
So Magnus drinks a expeditious retreat.
Okay. Full round action.
Standard. It's in my other hand.
Okay. And then a move.
Then I have a move. Excuse me. Magnus goes to here.
You're not hiding behind the weird stones that have been installed.
This
And
is expeditious
the
retreat.
post where the dragon is still there. I don't know if that's important.
No. Come on!
A blue painted goblin somehow got loose and is running across the field between the two combatants. And you can see that there are some fans that have also jumped onto the field and they're trying to chase the blue goblin. There's lots of laughing and mirth as that happens. Goroka.
Oh, he's gonna kill some of these guys.
No, he just he glances at them. He's not interested in fighting the goblins or some patrons. He is going to march forward. He gets there as a single move. With his other move, he's got a potion in his hands.
Okay. I'm gonna 5-foot step. As a full round, I'm gonna 5-foot step and drink another potion.
Okay. So that's 3 drinks.
Yep. Alright, pretty boy. Let's do this.
Gurkha, as a standard action, drinks his potion.
So this is next turn, and he has a move left.
He has a move.
Yep.
What did the potion look like it did?
It made him look really like his movements are very quick. He was kind of like lumbering like this, and now he's kind of like lumbering really quickly.
Uh-oh.
Magnus, you're going down.
And then he's going to position himself. 40 plus 30 is 70. He's going to position himself on the other side of this of the circle.
Oh man, how am I gonna get to you there? Okay, my turn.
Yep.
Boom. I'm gonna bounce back.
So you're spring attacking?
Yep.
Okay, so you don't. He doesn't get an AOO.
Nope.
And you have enough movement to make it all the way back there?
Yeah, 140 feet.
Okay.
There.
So Magnus kind of does this run around the circle, turning with his sword in
This is
hand.
power attacking.
Which sword are you using?
Oh, I'm using the fiery one.
Okay, is the flame on?
Yep.
And you go impossibly strong and tight with your leaps, and he tries to swipe at you with his claws. You go skidding underneath his claw, and then coming up with the blade.
Fuck him up. I have not raged yet. Actually, no, I rage.
Magnus is like, ah!
Okay, that's that, and this. Okay, so is there a bard song? Or was the crowd helping?
Crowd is helpful.
1,
2.
2. Okay,
Because
so it's
Czargon's amazing, and that guy was there too.
27. Okay. 20 plus that. 35.
You have plus 27?
Yes, I do.
Could you work us through that? Just
Not a problem.
I'm interested.
I have a 9 bab, a 7 strength, 2 rage, 2 mutagen, 1 weapon, 2 weapon training, 2 spring attack, 2 from the crowd.
That's 26.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 6, 27. No, it's 27. 9 from Bab, 7 strength, 16. Then 2 rage, 2 mutagen, 1 weapon,
Oh, the weapon.
2
Yeah,
training.
I missed the weapon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you bite into him and then turn reverse course and run around the sands again and end up where you began.
Okay. Now let me this is only the first time I have to do this. Plus all of this 1, 2. Okay. So it is 2d6
Wow,
plus
Magnus,
1.
Are you power attacking?
Oh yeah. And I don't have exactly plus 1d6 fire plus
He's got furious focus. Is that what?
yep. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 23,
Oh, you're
24,
using
25,
spring healed
25.
style. Okay.
33 damage.
6 of that was fire.
Yes.
Zed would need to be fully buffed to like stand against Magnus. Only tatas.
No, you're fighting! You lizard from the ground! I am Magnus!
As he runs away.
Sorry. That was hilarious. Sorry.
I think that's a single move.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna move right up to you. He kind of circles around.
What were the 3 things you drank?
What's that?
I'm wondering what Magnus drank.
I drank Expeditious Retreat, I drank Shield, and I drank Mutagen.
Oh, those are good drinks. Long arms wasn't one. That's all kind of what I was doing.
No.
Also, Czargon has long arms as a spell, so he just has that potion in his bag now.
Yeah, I know. I have it as well. I bought it again.
He'll give it to Zed or something.
Now,
Okay.
14.
This guy drank his mutagen.
30. So that's 14.
He activated a strength, a bull strength tattoo,
37.
and he's got his haste running.
Okay.
So that's plus 4, plus 4. He's now raging. So that'll be a plus 6. Haste. Alright. He comes in with a claw.
Okay. Go ahead.
That's D6 becomes D8. Okay. He's actually going to bite you.
Okay.
AC 29.
Miss.
Expensive ass. Armor, shield spell, mutagen, high dex score.
Oh, right, mutagen.
Magnus is not easy to hit right now. At all.
How hard is Magnus to hit?
Okay.
Magnus is right now 35.
All right, Magnus, this thing has come up to you and it tried to swipe at you, tried to bite, and you twist it out of its claws.
How easy was it for me to hit it?
Difficult?
It was difficult for me to hit it?
Yep.
Well then. So, I see what you're doing there.
You're not including the buckler in your AC, right?
Oh, I don't have a buckler on.
Okay, it's just on your character sheet, that's all.
It's not in my...
Calculation? That's fine.
No. Okay, so let's hit this boy.
Why?
So there's 26 because of spring, so 24 regular. I'm going to...
Oh, were you lunging during your spring attack?
Yes. No, I wasn't.
Okay.
Otherwise I would have gotten my AOL.
Alright, yeah.
You're in for it now, manling.
So let's do my move away.
This is for killing my boss.
Let's give him 2 hits. So that gives me
Do you hear what it said to you?
killing my boss. Don't know who the hell he's talking about. 26. 16, 18,
Maybe the heck.
27, and 22.
Don't worry, I'll send you to meet Kryxes.
Plus 27. 18 critical threat.
Fuck yeah, AC 45 hits him. Bro, you're not taking any of it.
32.
Oh, 32 is a miss.
Oh, wait, I'm using my barbarian rage. 1d6. 5, 37.
What are you attacking with?
My greatsword. I have improved critical with my greatsword now.
Is this? I thought the Phantom Man sword was a.
It's a greatsword.
Is it a great sword? Oh, I thought it was a bastard sword. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I used a victory point? Is that what you said?
No. I have my barbarian power.
Your auspicious
My-
mark. Okay.
my-
How dare him challenge your people? He mentioned Kryxes, the crazy dragon. Apparently, this guy served
34?
him. 34 on the chart for the critical hit. Is a standard critical.
Okay. I want
The sword
Roll
comes
my other
biting
attack
into
again.
right in the
27,
flabby
22,
the flabby scales under his neck.
24. No, that's a miss. So that's 3d6 plus damage. Let's quick check again. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. 23, 24, 25. 25. Yeah, 25, so plus 50.
So 5d6 plus 50.
Oops, I missed 3d6 in there.
No, 2d6.
The fiery. It's a fiery burst, or is it just fiery?
This is fiery burst.
2d6.
Well, hold on. It's 2d6 and then a d6 for fire.
Yeah, that does not get multiplied in the critical.
Right, so I'm missing
And
another
the burst becomes a
2d6.
D10 and a D10 for the burst.
Sorry, I'm just checking it is a burst.
It's this burst.
Yes, it is. So another 2d6 and 1d10.
Okay, hopefully the people who we might be trying to trick don't watch it burst. Don't watch it burst.
It's a fiery burst weapon
Yeah. So 17, so 77 damage.
from the critical.
Does he have another 77 hit points?
Give me a second. 77 and 110. He has 5, 8, 13. Sorry, racial hit dice.
How many hit points?
13 B. Yeah, he's got 77 more hit points.
Okay.
At least.
Yes. But that hurt him bad. He is now bloodied because of this.
Okay.
Alright, he's going to now full round you.
Yep.
He's going to claw, bite, and then bite again with haste.
Okay.
And this was at plus
24.
24.
Against AC 35.
Against AC 35, I believe. Yeah, 35.
Okay. Slugfest! Ow, ow, ow! Ow,
Wow.
ow!
And then to confirm his critical,
Arm your crit.
AC 34.
Miss
He
the
doesn't
crit.
have a crit focus or any of that nonsense, does he?
I will call the BS on that.
3 days ago.
Nope. And then his haste attack. AC 37.
How many hit points does Magnus
1,
have
2,
left?
3,
All of it.
4 hits.
4 hits. Magnus has a bunch. But this is going to be interesting.
Is he urinating in that man's skull?
Quite possibly. Look at those rules, baby.
Okay. So his strength.
Please have a retort.
I do.
That's what the retort
I
is.
do.
Soiling yourself does not count as a retort. Actually, you know what? I lied. Technically, soiling yourself is a retort.
Okay.
Roll them separately, please.
Why?
I need to see the hits.
He's allowed to divert one attack to his sword.
Oh, okay.
He can have one attack hit his sword instead of him. He's a power.
Okay. All these things are very, very vicious, as he's got something that is granting him as acid on all of his melee attacks.
How much acid?
D6.
A D6. I have 5 resistance.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll that separately, please.
Yeah. Alright, maybe. Alright, so it does 19 damage, 22 damage, 20 damage, and 22 damage. There's 2 max damages
Magnus
in
is
there.
fine.
And then 46.
46 acid.
And see if any 6s.
There's one...
One acid.
So 19, 22, 20, and 22. So that's
85 damage. 84 damage.
5 damage. 84 damage. 84 damage. Okay.
And then he gets 2 chances to woo the crowd. Yeah, the crowd is wooed.
84 damage. Okay.
Just starts clawing and swiping and biting, and Magnus is put on his heels as Magnus is bleeding profusely from several horrible wounds, and the people like the blood, and they're now friendly towards this monster.
Okay, Magnus is going to do a. I don't know what's his range. Can he still reach me from there?
Yep.
Probably.
Okay, then I'll just
He's
make
a humanoid who's large.
Then I'll just make a withdrawal like that. A withdrawal like this. I'll take the AOO. Like that.
So Magnus withdraws. Okay. First, it's the attack as you're withdrawing. You've got mobility, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Nat
Yes.
1.
Oh. Ooh, let's see what happens to you there.
9.
43.
Okay.
Isn't it plus 24?
No, the crowd's helping him now.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Am I in the crowd? Sure.
Okay. You need to make a crowd check because withdrawing is a sign of cowardice and
Uh-oh.
Okay,
I
so-
lost one.
Yep, the crowd is now friendly, not helpful. That's only plus
Yep.
1 to hit.
Yep.
So you withdrew away.
Fleeing from me, are you? I can taste your blood. Kryxes' vengeance shall be upon you.
And then he's going to
That's a
hastily move towards you. He moves at 70.
Where are you going?
Wait a
You're-
minute. Marty, sorry. That was my one move. I only moved once. I have 70 move speed.
Okay, so where are you going?
To hither. There.
Alright, so he's going to come around this way. Fuck.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. That's where he is. Okay, let's spring attack this bitch. This
He's
punk.
not done yet. That's his one move, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's
Now
got
gets another one,
move.
so he can. You prevent the charge, but you're now cornered again.
True. Well,
You're not getting away.
Magnus is gonna. Well,
As
that's all I got.
part of his move, he takes out a glaive. It's a large glaive, so he's threatening at a very long way away.
That's cool.
37.
Are you just hitting him?
Yup.
Yep. That barely hits, but it hits. Magnus
You're a
with his
madman.
sword.
36.
Oh fuck! Yeah, that hits.
So that's 3. So it's 66.
Magnus hits him on the left side. Hits him on the right side.
75 damage.
Oh no!
I think he's still up.
Yeah, he's still up.
Because he had 77 hit points before. Yep.
185. Those are two separate hits, and I don't think that's 50. Any of them were above 50. So
Nope.
yeah, he'll soon be in rage hit points.
Tell me what you really think, monster.
Yeah, well, this is it, actually. Pretty sure it's first range. Miss,
one hit.
AC
miss.
34, AC 37, AC 29, and his last attack is a nat 1.
Natural one. Damn, he's going. I don't have any villain points. Might be by design. No, it's not by design.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so Gorka hit once.
Yep.
1d8 plus 14 for 19 damage. When
Okay.
the d6 acid, 1 gets through.
Okay. And then roll again to not like.
And then the critical fumble, it hit AC 36.
He didn't punch
So
himself
it
in the
would
pinor.
have. Basically, he body checks you against the side of the arena wall. Your blood, after he claws, one of them backhand claws you, and your blood goes flying from your mouth across the wall, splattering. He's breathing heavy and hard as he's got Magnus against the brick where many people have died before.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
Ah! No!
He kind of grabs your blade and pushes it away before he gets burned.
Nope. Magnus is dead.
Use a victory point.
Use a victory point to do what?
Try to roll a d6 on the 30.
Let's do that. Nope.
Die, you numbskull.
Magnus is gonna die.
He's like twisting your arm off to the side.
I'm going to send you to that place.
Roll a 1 or a 2
Roll a 1.
or a 3. Ah! Fallen down, hit your head.
You gotta be kidding me. I had him to the ropes, to the gut, AC 40.
Damn it, would have hit.
Okay, that was with the bite. Now his other claw.
Roll a 1.
Roll a 1. Roll a 1.
Odron. Not like this.
Damn you.
Not like this.
No.
20 damage.
Okay.
And none of the acid gets through.
Jimmy's just loses his mind over there. Ah!
Alright, his other claw.
That is not a 1.
Oh, seriously. Yeah, that'll do it. Do we have 1 victory point or 2?
I have no idea what a victory point
AC
totals
30
like.
to
Miss!
Not-
missed.
Miss,
Okay.
you didn't confirm.
15 damage.
Okay.
And none of the acid gets through.
This might drop Magnus. Okay, last hit.
Is he awake still?
Yep.
The last haste attack. He's got no more haste after this. Dun, 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 dun. Magnus.
Come on, miss.
Magnus's life flashing before his eyes.
Missed! Come on, miss, you bastard!
You are standing at the edge of a gigantic gulf. This huge whirlpool sucking down in the middle of the arena. AC 40.
Yep. Magnus dead.
Use your power to block with your sword.
Oh wait, Magnus uses the power to block with the sword.
Holy
Thank
fuck!
you. Jesus Christ.
Thank you,
You're
dude.
like, I got this new power to block with my sword. It's awesome. I should get another
The
sword.
creature's just attacking. Ashoka's like, is Magnus gonna die? and then this last attack comes in. Bing! What, does this automatically happen, or how does this power work?
It I don't take any of the damage, and the weapon doesn't have any. It doesn't have any hardness or half its hardness. So let's give me a quick read
Let's
here.
look at the power the first time we're using it, but the damage gets dealt to the
It's
weapon.
weapon
instead of him.
sacrifice. The fighter can use this bunch of times a day.
Takes no damage,
Original
and the
target
weapon
takes no damage. Receives half her hardness.
Okay, so you might want to mark down the hardness of your sword.
Yeah, I'd love
The
to.
hardness of a metal sword is 10. Then, how many pluses on it?
Raw pluses, or is it all
One.
enhancements?
No, it's just one.
Yeah.
So it has a hardness of 12.
Okay, so it has a. Sorry, give me 1 sec. Sorry, hardness of
12.
So the damage goes into the weapon.
Yep.
21 damage minus 6 is 15. Now, the hit points of your sword is 10 normally, and then you add 10 per plus, so it's 20.
So 15 damage out of 20 on the sword.
So your sword now has the broken quality. It's
Yep.
minus 2 to hit, and crits on 20s only.
Becomes 20 times 2 crit.
Yeah. Your weapon's broken.
Okay,
He basically grabbed your sword and was trying to wrench it out of your hands, and it kind of like sparks against the side of the stone, and some of the blade is like being eaten away as flames are gouting out of the blade. He tries to like pull the blade out of your hand, but Magnus is standing there. You don't know how he's standing. His clothing and armor's all ripped. He's like,
free action,
"Oh."
drop the sword, move action, pull out my merciful blade.
Okay, so you free action, drop the sword.
Move action, pull out
Flings
the
into the
merciful
ground.
blade.
Your life is extinguished.
Undo this plus this. Come on,
Another blade
Magnus.
comes out.
All right, let's do this.
That's a miss.
That's a miss.
Does anybody have... Oh, we can't. Oh, I want to... Oh.
There's nothing I can do.
Nope.
There's nothing that can be done.
You have another. You don't have quick
Move
draw?
to draw. 3 to... He doesn't have another attack because he dropped it.
I don't, because I don't have a full attack.
Doesn't have
I
quick
only
draw.
have a standard now.
All right. Do you think you can win 3 coin tosses in a row, Ahmed?
No.
That's what this is.
Modron has been so bad to me today.
What's your AC, Ahmed?
AC's is 37 right now.
Okay, well, 1 gets dropped. Let's just make sure that there weren't any maximums in here. There wasn't a crit. Okay, so there's no adjustments to the crowd. AC
Yes.
27. He tries to bite Magnus. He gets a like face full of bloody wall.
That's not a miss.
It's not a miss.
Can you weapon block?
Twice.
Okay.
Yep.
Broken swords everywhere.
Are you weapon blocking with this blade?
Depends how much damage this does.
Oh, okay. 1d8 plus 14,
Yes, I'll block that because I have to.
20 damage, and
I have to
1
block
acid because Modron's
I have
unkind.
to. I have to block that.
Okay, so you've got another broken sword.
It's
Okay.
same hardness as hit points.
Yeah, same hardness hit points.
It's same damage basically.
He tries to bend this sword out of your way, and he's like raking this one against the stones again. He brings up his
Phineas is
claw.
going, is he just destroying all the weapons?
He brings up his last claw.
Give me a goddamn ulcer.
Giving you an ulcer? How do you think I feel?
You agreed to this nonsense.
Somebody from the Fan of Man is doing something. He needs to make a will save.
Shoka's like, it wasn't me.
As there's somebody who is hexing Goruka. Now, his will, I believe he gains a rage bonus of +2.
Yep.
I think how much barbarian he has might be +4. But I don't think he's that much barbarian.
Nope. So it's a total of +10, and the DC is 20.
Freddy.
Okay, the hexing doesn't work. The attack roll. AC
Yes.
29. Something happened, and he kind of snapped his head, and he was looking around, and
He's only attacking 3 times.
yeah, his haste.
He's out
is
of haste.
Magnus is gonna pull his sword out and move away.
He also has a minus.
Masterwork.
His minus. You should have a -1 to hit because the haste is gone.
Yeah, and then the crowd.
Pull out my sword
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
as a move.
You pull out your sword as a, so you're out of your sword blocks.
Yeah, pull out my sword as a move. You're right. Sorry.
So-
and attack.
You could attack with the broken sword. It's just at a -2.
You can have 2 attacks with a -2 penalty, or you can have
Yeah,
one
yeah,
attack.
yeah,
at
yeah.
a
Yeah,
+1.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
20. We said 26, so 24.
Okay.
Oh god.
There you go.
hit.
I would have hit.
Okay,
Plus
He
17.
slaps the sword off to the side.
there you
30,
go.
does 34 hit?
Yes, because his haste is gone.
Haste is gone.
His AC dropped by 1.
Please,
Okay.
God, cut him, hurt him, stop
3d6.
him. I don't want to have to think about what I need to do if I lose Magnus.
5. 36 damage.
Is the lethal part on or not?
So, yeah, all of it's lethal.
Okay. How come
Think I'm
3d6
gonna let him
then?
live?
That's non-lethal.
Oh, 2 is non-lethal.
No. It's if it's lethal, it's 2d6. If it's non-lethal, it's 3d6.
Okay, non-lethal.
Bludgeon him to death, murder him with the lethal,
Yeah,
non-lethal blade
I'll
afterwards.
kill him. I'll kill him after. That's fine.
Who's a good girl?
Does he have 36 more hit points?
That's what I'm calculating.
Does he have any more hit points?
Okay, so he had 190 plus 26.
I missed for what, 3 rounds straight?
216.
You did not optimize your swings. I'll put it that way. You gave him about 4 free attacks that he shouldn't have had.
Yeah,
Okay, with rage, he has 216 hit points. He's got
He's still
185 damage, and then you added 36 non-lethal. He's at 221.
That's 5 more than you needed.
Wham! You finally hit him across the jaw.
I pick up the flaming tongue, stick it in his mouth, and scorching ray.
Okay, so this horrible beast falls over. The blood that is in its mouth is your blood. Magnus stumbles over to his flaming sword, which is still flaming in the ground, and picks it up.
Stick it in his mouth.
And then stumbles towards him, and basically puts the sword down, and...
No. I stick it in his mouth like shh.
Okay.
And then fire him up, barbecue.
Okay, first you're actually sticking the sword in to do damage, so you're gonna technically you're coup de grace with the blade.
Yep. You want coup de grace damage?
Yep.
2d
With your broken blade.
4d6 plus 48.
I don't even know if the scorching ray thing works when it's broken.
Plus 1d10.
I don't think it. I don't know. Can't remember.
10. The fire gets 1d6.
And it's a critical hit, so 1d10 on top of that from the burst.
So okay, so 46.
So basically, you're
1d6.
bursting the fiery blade into his head.
He takes 71 damage.
Yeah, you're burning out his skull. He doesn't have enough hit points for that, so you thrust the blade into his open head, and there's a small roasting fire that happens out of it. For show, you're just you're just letting the beam go out.
Yeah.
So the beam goes through the bottom of the roof of his mouth, and then through one of his eyeballs, and there's a lancing beam of light. The crowd is going crazy. So give me 2 perform checks, 1 for downing your opponent, and 1 for being flashy in the death.
I think I have give me a sec. Well, no, not the second one, but the first one maybe.
Okay, you don't gain a victory point. You put the Conclave back at helpful. The crowd is on their feet, cheering that Magnus, the champion, just decided to have a death match. Like this made their day.
This is like a heavyweight champion going, yeah, I'll do a knife fight behind the bar.
This was uncalled for, but hey, it had to happen.
Okay.
I start collecting his. He touched you said a thing on his neck. I picked that up. A scale, right?
Well, yeah, you can lug his body around.
I'm looting his stuff.
Okay. There's a large glaive. He has an amulet.
Mm-hmm. Let me write this down.
And a plus 10 racial natural armor bonus.
Yes, stupid.
Skin.
He does have a ring.
Gold tooth. So it has a ring.
Does Magnus look like he's going to pass out?
No, Magnus is going to take a drink and take a drink from his potion.
Okay. Spilling onto the field are all these guys when the porculus opens.
Ashoka's, or not Ashoka, Zed is going to be just going out with them to make certain everything's okay.
Yep. Dragon is following you in tow. They circle around Magnus and the others.
Magnus is doing all right. Magnus is doing all right. Oh, wait a minute, I had 139 damage. Oh yeah, no, I'm not passing out. I'm not.
Leave his body. His body belongs to us.
Yeah, I'm leaving his body, but this
I'm
other
fairly
bullshit is
certain
mine.
his head was part of the deal.
Fine. The brand, however, stays, says the cleric. Or you will feel the wrath of Arithnal here now.
Oh, I think you'll have a problem with the Imperium here. So what does he want me to leave?
Don't take his tattoo,
Yeah, whatever. I don't care about his tattoo.
but you're allowed to take his head. I mean, he was top.
Magnus is taking his head at the end of the sword.
Okay, so you hack off his head. They seem to not care that you're doing this, and then you have the head at the end of your flaming sword,
And his gear.
the things I mentioned, the things that I mentioned.
Yeah, the glaive, the ring, and
you're gonna have to leave
necklace.
the tattoo behind now. It looks like they want.
Zed is going to move forward. Ask.
2 talents. He grabs the talent from Wazrog and hands it to you. Well fought. If any time you want to make some serious coin, you can come to the pits, he says over Zed's shoulder to Czargon.
Send my 10 talents to the Ludus.
He grins. You too are welcome at the pits any time. It appears that we need to find a new champion of Erithnol. Yeah, he just waves his hand at the dead creature who serves no purpose to him any longer.
Zed's going to check the talents to make sure they're not poison or fake.
No, they're good.
And he's going to basically put one in, like, hand one to Czargon.
Wazrog's put it on a sheet. Wazrog's dragging the rest of the corpse of the gold tooth.
Wow, that was close.
That was the definition of close. That was
Modron being a prick till the
even
end.
with the fan of man being on your side and doing something to help out. That didn't actually work. Like, it didn't work.
Right. Yeah. All
It was the hex. I think it was the misfortune hex where you roll twice and take the lower.
Yeah. So what's the CR of this creature?
This was a
Question
lizard king with 8 levels of barbarian put on top of it.
What's the lizard
CR
king?
12? 10?
CR 3 plus 8 levels of barbarian would have become around CR 9 or 10.
Yeah.
That's not a CR9, dude.
Well, no, see, the monsters with the fighter thing, when you calculate their CR, scale into bullshit if you pick the right, like, class.
Yeah, but a party of Magnus, Phineas,
Or Magnuses would just destroy it.
Ashoka, and Sid would eat up 20% of their resources.
Yeah,
So
a 1v1 against a CR equivalent creature should be a coin flip as to whether or not you win.
Yeah.
So we know that, like, Magnus is a CR 10 or CR 9, something like that.
Magnus.
And I was like, yeah, somebody give me some blood. I'm dying here.
Conclave.
You wield a lot of fire. Zed will hit you with a healing spell.
You notice people, there are some strange people that are in the veins as you're leaving. They seem really non-threatening.
18 healing on Magnus.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah.
But they are handing
Thank
things. They are handing things out as people are leaving, and some people are taking them. Give me a second. Let me grab a token. They are congregating around the temple area in the veins.
Okay.
They are wearing simple, like homespun kind of like cloth. They're all human, and they're saying a peculiar phrase as they're handing out these little tokens and pamphlets. There is a man who literally has a halo around his head. White hair, a glowing halo above his head.
That's pretty cool.
Strange white eyes. And the things that they are saying are along these lines. Our city is blessed. Let one of the 5 lead you to salvation. One of 5 lights the way. The others will follow. Token of aspect. Token of aspect. Token of aspect. And some people are waving it off, but others are taking it. They're offering tokens of aspect. Magnus, you're all fucking like really hurt, and you sit down for a drink. It looks like all these guys have made their way out. The people from the pits. You can see Gregor cleaning off a spot. Here, let me clean off a spot for you. Yeah.
Hey, Gregor, did they pay?
Yeah, they did. They left a big pile of. There was some teeth in the bag that they paid with. I'll have to pick those out. That's what he says.
Also, anything that Phelan wants is on me.
Yeah. Did you get hurt out there? I've never seen you look like that. That part's
It's
just
just
hanging on.
This is just a scratch.
You have some like scratches that are like open wounds that are like peeled open. You're sitting down and bleeding.
Hey, look, I can drink from here now.
Just hold the cheek. Zed did hit him with a little bit of healing.
Okay.
18, I put it on there.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
I
that's
had 139 damage.
Hello, my children. Children of this
Papa!
world. Might I sit with you for a moment?
Yeah, sure, yeah, drinks on me.
He says no. Water just for me, thank you.
I'm not feeling too well.
His
He looks
Kossuthans
this-
would.
I see
heart
light
be
on
like
his head. Something's wrong in my eye.
His eye is completely white.
Sorry.
Should you accept a token of aspect, I could heal you.
Who?
A token of aspect.
What
who?
is an aspect?
Yeah, aspect of who?
An aspect of the five-faced god. My name is Salonius Heavensword.
Nice to meet you. My name is Magnus. I check your hand, but I got you a little dirty. I'm a little messed up right now.
The Penta Congregazi has gone to many places on this world. A little bit of dirt does not scare me, he says. He holds out his hand.
A pleasure to meet you.
You fought well, also I hear. You sent that horrible beast to oblivion.
Some would say it was stupid for Lannister to do what I did, but that thing should not exist anymore.
Yes,
It's too vile.
you are incredibly brave. I've only recently come to the city, but your name is on the lips of many.
Some might say that a murderer such as that should have been taken care of by local officials.
Yes, this pit is an affront. However, that is not why I have come here. I wish to tell you about an aspect of the five-faced god. If you would hear it.
You know what? You seem like a nice guy. I'm a follower of COD, and I don't mind talking to you. So you can go ahead. I'm not saying I'm gonna do anything, decide anything. I'm a strict follower of COD, but let's see what you have to say.
Wisdom of the saints, I see, runs through you. The token of aspect that I wish to speak to you about is the Conqueror.
Magnus' cough is. I'm sorry. I caught it. Flesh flew out of his mouth.
You are a brave man, a man who has learned to fight his inner darkness. So too did the Conqueror fight his inner darkness, to conquer within and without. War is a terrible thing, but it is a thing that you must not shy from. For the greater good is served by a speedy and strong resolution to any conflict. You are an epitome of the Conqueror. Accept this token of aspect. Embrace the Conqueror. And the rest shall be along your path.
What does embracing? What does taking the token mean?
It is simply a mark that says that you are open.
But I'm still following code, yeah?
He nods.
So wait, I can follow code and this token?
This token is worn by warriors across many worlds, where the faith of the five-faced god has been carried. You are a man. You can stand like giants with other men who stood like giants against the horrible things of the multiverse. You understand, Magnus, that your people of the North fought each other for cold and for blood and for honor and for other things. But now it is time for your people to fight alongside our people for your strength to not be wiped from this world, but to... He presses the token in your hands. But to fight as one. We did conquer your ancestors, yes. But that does not mean that you need to waste your life. You can do so much good by showing that you wear the token of the conqueror, and that you fight in his name. And you shall receive salvation from the other four. For embracing a token of aspect, the other four will come to your life.
What are the other four?
Is that what Zed says?
Yeah, I got it. He's talking about the five-faced god. Aspect is one of them. He's talking. Then the other four. Come on, do the math.
Well, there's the judge, the architect, the supervisor, the mother, and the conqueror. These are the 5 aspects of the five-faced god. Have these teachings not spread to Vaddapol?
They have, but you have to seek it out because we bleed here in the arena. We're allowed to.
Your people are a proud clandestine people.
Yeah.
The mother. Did you not give honor to your mother? Do your people not marry? Do they not hold each other in great regard in a community? Do you not fear the strike of your mother's open hand when you were young and unruly?
Yeah, what you're saying makes sense, but it's also very general. Like I understand what you're saying, but like
the judge. Do you not have chieftains, ones whose words become law?
Why is there 5? Why can't one do it?
A gem has many facets, yet together it is a shiny thing that is to be desired.
Yeah, but come on, don't compare a god to a rock. Why are you doing that?
Our deity has 5 faces, it is simply so. And as these aspects guide our life, do you not learn new things? The supervisor is the one who overlooks all knowledge and learning. The architect is the builder of both weapons, armor, the builder of buildings, of great monuments, of the places we call home.
Yeah, but I mean, why don't you also need a gardener, and then you also need like a doctor, and like
yes,
I don't. There's also, why don't you add more faces?
The architect does architect gardens. He oversees great things and works of man. As for a healer, when you had a scratch, did you not turn to your mother's blessing?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. It's this is good discussion, by the way. I like you. Most of the people who speak about the five-faced god, they're like, do it or I kill you. So it's kind of you're kind of good. I like you. I can speak with you.
We are a different sort of follower. He says. He kind of like cringed a little bit at the sign. We are the 5th congregation, the Penta Congregasi.
And you just came here at the Vaddapol? Well, welcome.
Yes, a large group of us have come here, and we are offering the benefits and blessings of the five-faced god. All you need to do is to let one of the 5, a token of aspect, lead you to faith. Faith, loyalty.
Are you the full front of an inquisition?
No. The 5th congregation, we spread the word of the five-faced god throughout many worlds and beyond.
Is he lying?
No, he believes what he says.
I still don't trust him. I can throw him much further than I trust him.
We believe in faith, loyalty, obedience, service, and conversion. It is not a secret. My family are the Heaven's Wards, or Heaven's Sword, if you pronounce it a different way. We are known for bringing the word of the five-faced god to places both terrible and benign.
Knowledge claims, maybe?
Sure.
What's up with the knowledge religion, maybe? What's up with the headgear?
Sure.
I'm not that
Wait.
smart.
Wait, can you see
Living.
it too?
That's a shiny thing on your head,
Yeah,
sir.
it's a halo. It means he's some sort of angel.
Knowledge dungeoneering. Is this like a slime or something?
He's not a slime.
I got hit in the head. Actually, Max goes, "Hey, lizard."
We are, we will be attending many of the services and even leading some of them at the Towers of Faith. All you need to do to take the first steps, Magnus, to realizing your true and human potential. For the five-faced God embraces all who embrace him. To be a hero amongst heroes, to stand shoulder to shoulder with your brothers against the coming dark. Present the token of
What's coming?
present the token of aspect, Magnus, before the temple, and I shall see that you walk the spiritual path of enlightenment. I shall help you specifically. Many would be
Magnus thinking like, wow, having Magnus switch to the five-faced god would be really nice for these guys. Yeah.
many would be inspired by your story. And the conversion of Avasia is inevitable.
True. Then my heart code speaks. Dreams. I hear them.
When did you arrive in Vaddapol? I have not seen your face.
This is the first games we have attended. We arrived not but a week or two ago.
Zed looks suspicious. Apparently Zed is going, maybe this is the thing that is killing the thing where the religion is really being pushed super hard, and maybe that's the thing. Angelman.
Some do believe that the five-faced god is provide the guidance one needs to live an honest and decent life. There were empires out there long ago, made up of other races. Each race, like the great turning of a clock, had their height and decline. Do you not think that those empires had their own gods that favored a particular race amongst others? Of course they did. Coralon amongst the elves, Moradin amongst the dwarves, Groomsh amongst the orcs. Even the dragons had their own deities. And they were sung at great heights during their great empires, but now is the time of man. We do not wish to extinguish the other races. We simply have been given the quest to guard the multiverse against the horrors that would envelop it. It is time for the races to acquiesce.
All of the aforementioned gods had their time and fell.
Yes, but to answer your earlier question, why 5? 5 is strength. 5 is the closed fist. 5 is unity. Where the other gods squabbled amongst themselves while their houses burned, the five-faced god does not have these weaknesses. And we shall do, through our faith, what has never been done, and push back the darkness so hard that it never returns. I offer to the two of you, Czargon, dragon, gladiator, and Zed, his keeper, half-orc, and gladiator, a token of aspect as well.
No, thank you.
I have my god.
Ah,